Howdy doody everybody, my name is KevGuuey and welcome back to the Town of Light. In the last episode we found out more about this hospital, how messed up it is. Now we are going, I guess...
Let's look for Charlotte. We have abandoned her. She will always remain where we abandoned her, beneath the hot lights.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, how come H didn't work? So it seems like we have to go to this room right here. Go get Charlotte. Okay, another flashback? Oh, there, we're in the wheelchair now. Ooh. What's wrong? Oh no. No, not you. Injected me with something. What
I
the?
didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders. Charlotte gone away. I didn't get us now. I only obeyed orders. Leave us alone. Charlotte gone away.
That's so horrible. They injected her to sedate her? She's just crying? That was the reason they sedated her? That's the reason?
Even though we're bad, Mom won't leave us alone.
I didn't do anything.
Charlotte gone away.
I only obeyed orders.
Mom will come and get us now.
That voice.
Loves us, even though we're bad.
I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders.
It's her voice when she was younger, like right now. Where are we? Oh no, that person's dead isn't he, she. No, it has to be a female. Because everyone's here is a female. Who are we waiting for? Who's that? Is that my mother? Who are you? What's happening? No, it's not my mother. Nope. What? Are they gonna cut me open or something? Are they gonna do surgery on me? What are you doing? Oh, something to bite down. They are gonna do some sort of surgery on me. Oh no. Oh no, it's electroshock therapy. Oh, that's what. Because they thought the electroshock therapy was the cure to fix the brain. Okay. Can we stop with that ringing now?
7th September 1938. The patient frequently indulges in recriminations expressed in an explosive tone of voice. This morning she threw away the milk, saying it was full of urine, spittle, and all the other filth. Crazed, she hears voices. They order her about. She says she heard children singing. They were imprisoned in a school. 20th January 1939. Mutistic, groggy, pays no attention to anything. When questioned and stimulated, she starts crying and weeping. At other times, she laughs. 1st June. Apathetic, eats very little. She refuses to be touched. Doesn't respond. Passes her time in the park. The cooks report that she sits on a bench in front of the kitchens. 14 October. Impulsive once again. This morning she asked for 2 eggs to make zabaione, but the moment she was given them, she threw them away. Excited, uproarious, slightly confused, she strips off. 8th December. Tied to bed for 15 days. High-spirited, tends to make witty comments and use vulgar words, laughs hysterically, masturbates. The nurses report that about 2 weeks ago she remained in the showers on her own and didn't want to leave. They report that when they took her away, she swore at them and then hit out at them and bit them. 2 nurses had to be treated for their injuries. Since then, they've kept her tied to the bed. Transferred to the semi-agitated ward, from the care of Dr. B to the care of Dr. C. I was with Amara in the showers. My memories terrify me. They're not real, are they?
Okay. Things are getting very unclear now of what is actually real and not real for her. When we were with Amara, was she really with Amara, or was she actually just alone? This is very troubling to know now. Memory is what you are, whether it's real or not. This is very tough because when you're schizophrenic, also, you really hallucinate a lot of things. There's a lot of types of schizophrenia, and it's... Ooh, this is tough. Yeah, they're just a figment of my imagination. What reality are we referring to? Memory is what you are, whether it's real or not. I would say this one. Because we don't know if it's actually real or not.
15th December. Dr. C. Patient notes. The abnormality of her psychic state has induced her to lead a life which is irregular and tends towards delinquency. A fickle and flighty character, she abandons her household duties at intervals and dabbles in occasional prostitution. Prostitution? Nobody would have ever believed a lunatic, let alone a lunatic who lives in the worst sort of sin. Could such a person ever have been raped? Certainly not. Her mental deficiency makes her deaf to the reprimands of her family. She has shown suicidal tendencies. She was brought to the ward yesterday, agitated and vociferous. Treated with cortisol, 2 injections a week for 5 weeks. They were only trying to confuse us with the therapy, and my God, they managed. It was as if they wanted to instill the madness into us.
I mean, it's... She did... That person did stuff to her. And that was real. Because another nurse wrote it down. And that could have caused her to be more... to do this. And she couldn't really tell the staff, the other people, because who would they really believe? Oh, this is just getting out of hand now. I'm gonna trust with Renee. I'm not gonna trust anything from the doctors here. They were the only therapies that could be used. There's so many of you. What could they do to manage that hell when there were so few of them? The end justifies the means for those who have the power. The end does not justify the means. No, it doesn't. They're the only therapies that could be used? That was back then. They didn't really know much. There's so many of you. What could they do to manage that hell when there were so few of them? That's when you don't accept people into the hospital. Okay, let's go with this.
It was torture, but you couldn't refuse it. No one explained anything to us.
That's the worst.
No one tried to make us understand. We were like animals on a stock farm.
You were too many and there were too few. It was impossible to do otherwise. They also had their nightmares within these walls. They didn't know what to do with you. You're damned so dangerous. Who ought to have taken care of you? No. They also had their nightmares within. It's this one. You were too many and they were too few. It's impossible to do otherwise.
2nd June. After a long period of calm and improvement, the patient is very agitated today and vehemently refuses to submit to a gynecological examination. She swore and cursed those who generated her, flailing her arms and hitting out. The patient, according to reports by Dr. B, has been subjected to periodic checkups since she had a spontaneous abortion about 2 years ago in her 3rd month of pregnancy. Conception occurred after she had sexual intercourse with a stranger who sneaked into the hospital park. As detailed in the charges filed at police headquarters in Volterra, a copy of which is attached to these clinical notes. ES therapy. Spontaneous abortion? It's not true, I'm certain. How could I have invented things if I didn't even know what they were doing to me?
Ah, this is where that incident happened. That messed up sicko. It wasn't a random stranger that came. It was someone in the hospital. Perhaps Renee did really know. You can't be certain. You know that, don't you? That's a lie. What's written here might be false or the wrong way of looking at things. It really happened. They made you abort, but it was illegal, and so they had to write that it was spontaneous. Yeah, that was what happened in the scene right afterwards. Oh.
And the stranger in the park? I don't remember. Was it another invention? Or another memory removed? God, my head!
That has to be a memory that was removed. I mean, electric shock therapy probably did something to her with her memory. And the drugs. Who knows? We'll never know. There are a lot of things you don't remember, as if you hadn't done them. It wasn't you. Perhaps it was her, the other Renee. You know she did those things. Okay, now this is getting into the multi-personality disorder. There are a lot of things you don't remember, as if you hadn't done them. Who knows? We'll never know. Yeah, we don't know.
13th June. The nurses report that after having received her mother's letter, she fell into a state of great mental confusion. She threw her soup over another inmate because she was very anxious, and she punched a nurse. Impulsive, lashes about her. She rails against the doctor in vulgar terms while he is examining her, lashes out and spits. Block all correspondence so as not to give the patient further reasons to become agitated. 20th August, tied to bed. The nurses report that the patient becomes highly agitated after the visit of a relative or family friend. Even 2 days later, she still shouts ceaselessly that he commands her, that she must obey and harm herself, and that she is not Charlotte. All visits forbidden, constrained to bed and intensification of ES therapy until we achieve results. Calm down, you've got to be calm. Don't get agitated, we'll make you calm down. That's the only thing that matters. Is tranquility worth the price of not living?
Ooh. No, it's not worth the price of not living. Okay, so that guy that came into that visited her must have done something to her. That's why she was quote unquote hysterical. Because how did he see her then? If he didn't talk to the director, how did he manage to get in to see her? And in the gift, The gift was still wrapped up in the mailbox. It was never really given to her. So what happened? Hundreds of us agitated, squeezed into the most inadequate of spaces. Staying calm was essential for our well-being. What alternative was there? In any case, it was a life not worth living. Certainly not, but in that manner, from the exterior, everything seemed more acceptable. I would say this one, because from the outside, people accepted it like this, that it was normal. But it's still not worth, tranquility is still not worth the price of not living, though.
3rd March. Alert, correct attitude, replies when questioned. The nurses report that the patient is calm. She washes and looks after herself. She affirms the existence of a certain Amara. She says that Amara is a patient who disappeared when she was moved to this ward. No confirmation. Probably a regressive hallucination. Evaluate transfer. Amara invented by me? That's not possible. She was there. I know she was there. I feel it. She must have left traces somewhere.
Huh. Okay. Well, I'm going to end the episode here, everybody. Wow. We will actually find out if Amara is actually real or not in the next episode. But this episode, we learned a lot. If things were made up or not. A lot of things were written down, but I don't think they were the truth. So I hope things change in the next episode, that we'll find out what is real or not. If you guys enjoyed this episode, then please slime that like button and subscribe down below for more awesome videos. Thank you everybody for watching this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!
Mom was worried about Renee and I abandoned her.
What? This is a creepy doll.